You look very serious, Gerry. You a serious boy. Oh, Gerry. Good morning, Joe. Morning, Siam. Good morning, Molly and Maxwell and Palin. How are you all doing? Gerry looks like you've walked in on. He's They just got to have a little bit of breakfast. Oh, Fifi. Siam, thank you very much for the 16 months. Didn't know David Attenborough did Twitch. Now he does indeed. And here we have the Banui. Known for being small and chaotic, but very soft. Majestic Banui. Good morning, Vamp. Good morning, Megalomaniac. Oh, Smushes. Morning, Minion. Morning, Melba. Good morning, Sam. The train strikes have blessed me with a bun stream. Ah, nice. Morning, Rowdy. Morning, Chef. Good morning, Ravane. Look at these little snushes. They're being deceptively calm. They were literally being chaotic trying to get the breakfast whilst I was getting it out the chest this morning, and Gerry bit my hand because he thought my hand was breakfast. I just felt this, like, I moved my hand to the side and I just felt this chomp, and I was like, I'm not breakfast. Morning, Tom. Good morning, Tim. And he just gets so excited that anything that moves, he'll be like, Good morning, Monday. Happy February, everyone. Alex has no school. Oh, 'cause the teachers are striking now. Oh my gosh. There's not going to be anyone left at this rate. I heard rumours that Riley's hands are breakfast. Please no. Please no. Don't let the beast get my hands. He's It's one of those things that it sort of makes you jump slightly when he bites, but it's because he immediately knows it's not food, and it's not like he chomps down or anything. He never breaks the skin. It's just more of like a, ooh. You're like, oh, hello. Good morning, Rob. Fifi, you're quite snuggled in there. All up in there. Keep calm and watch the buns whilst the workers' revolt goes on in the background. Yeah. Got a message from where to say COVID cases are off and we're back to wearing masks. Makes me mad they didn't just keep it compulsory. True. Mana, thank you very much for the sub. Hey, look at all those well-groomed buns. 30 months. Oh my gosh. Thank you. I hope the buns don't go on strike. Oh no. Banuis, do you feel well paid and like you have good conditions? Frank tries to bite my chin when I sleep to wake me up for love. Aww. Oh, Fifi, we're going to have another smushy day. She was having a... Good morning, Rob. Morning, Striker. She was having a chaos day earlier, weren't you? She just keeps on attacking blankets and parsley. She's got, she's really got it in for parsley at the moment. Hello, Gerry. Being pushed out the way. Right, buddies, do you want your breakfast? The poor boy, indeed. I think I need to get her something to entertain herself with. I'm trying to think. Hello. I'm trying to think what I could get for her. I mean, I put a few things to get her for her birthday. So I might just get her those things early. And are there hamster wheels? You get like wheels for cats that I've seen people get for bunnies. but I don't know if she'd like it. And they would be quite expensive to get just in case, and then find out that she doesn't. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh. Banooies. Banooies. I see today's schedule has a weird spelling for Hades. Hopefully I'll be able to play Hades today. I feel better than I did yesterday, not 100%, but maybe if I just aspirin up, I can do some Hades. Good morning, Anhul. Morning, Jalapeno. Was yesterday Hades? No, yesterday I played 2 demos, one called Horticular and one called Wildflowers. And they were good. I just wanted to do something short and chill, and they were both short and chill. Well, Horticular broke a little bit, which isn't the game's fault. I don't know. It's just a strange thing. But morning, Xander. So that made it slightly less chill, but it was still a very lovely game. Still a very good game. I realised that Next Fest is coming up soon, so I was thinking I should record some more demos on my YouTube for the Next Fests, as there's going to be all these demos coming out. Morning, B. Aspirin fueled Hades speedrun, yeah. I didn't put one out last week. I had one recorded and I just never got round to like smushing it together and putting it out. So I might just plop it out anyway. Plop, plop. As a... Why the heck not? Why the heck not? When in Rome, upload things to your YouTube, as the saying goes. But yeah, I've seen a few demo things. Did you enjoy Wildflowers despite the massive heads? I did. It was just sort of like... It was just very, like, oh, it is nice. It is nice when things are fully voiced. But also, it just seemed like a very, like, tongue-in-cheek version of one of those types of games. Good morning, Zane. Morning, Food Cat. Good morning, G-Volt. I'm actually looking forward to... morning, Lee. I'm actually looking forward to the next Story of Seasons games that comes out in either June or July, I think. Despite myself. Even though I had my foibles with the last one that I played, I'm still looking forward to there being another one. I think those sorts of bloomin' Harvest Moon games are just always gonna... I'm just always gonna be a sucker for those things. Good morning, Lenia. They're adding more seasons. 4 isn't enough. We need in-between ones. Double the seasons. There you go, Gerry. There you go. So yeah, I think it's a remake of... Is it like It's a Wonderful Life or something? From like a Harvest Moon one that I've never played. They're adding whole seasons. They are. I've been playing Stardew recently. Finally reached fall. Ah, nice. I have been playing Littlewood. That's what I was going to say. I was thinking, where was I going with that? Yeah, I've been playing Littlewood again. Mostly just because I want to grind out the achievements, but also just because it's like a good sort of brain off game for an evening. Morning, Matty. So yeah, I've just been doing... I'm... Fifi has saved that one. Yeah, I'm going to marry someone else this time. Morning, Delta. I only ever played one Harvest Moon game. And I never got to... I really loved it. Like, I was actually quite addicted to it. It was quite unhealthy. But my game card corrupted, so I never got to finish it. It basically had this bug where every day in winter, my my barn would collapse and it would block the door because of where I had placed it. It would fall down and it would block the door and I couldn't escape and I couldn't do anything. So I eventually just gave up because I was like, I can't actually, I can't play winter at all. So that got me out of the addiction somewhat. Do-do-do. 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 What makes you think that's a bug? Maybe clear the snow from your barn roof? No, I literally couldn't get out to the barn. Like, it couldn't be reached. It's like the first day of winter hit, and then all of my farm structures were just like on the floor, and I was like, oh, I couldn't get around to them. It was stinky. And I had literally like made like calendars for it, and I had like a notebook full of all the notes for the game and stuff like that, and then it was just I had to give it all up. But like I said, I was quite addictive in my playing of it, so it was probably quite a good thing that I was forced to stop playing. But if they ever remade that one, I'd be very happy. Although Story of Seasons does seem to do the bobblehead thing too. I prefer the style of the Harvest Moon things. They could leave well enough alone. Good morning, Dave. Good morning, Alex. Hello, my love. But yeah, it would be nice if they made that one. I can't remember what that one was called now, to be honest. Whichever one was on the DS. So there might have been a couple on the DS. But yeah, I hope if I do play the next Story of Seasons, I hope it has got the changes that frustrated me about the last one. Was it literally just Harvest Moon DS? That's the one. Okay. My new shoes are arriving today. I hope they get here before I need to go do a laundry. Fingers crossed. Good morning, Swan. How you doing? Oh, Fifi's back to attacking the castle. Yeah, I was trying to think of things that I could get to keep Fifi occupied. I think I might redo the dig box, and hope that hey, morning, cat. I hope that keeps her slightly more occupied. She had the hints of going to hump Gerry today, but Gerry immediately turned around like, no. And then she stopped. But if she's like this now, we're not even in spring, I figure I need to think of something quick to start keeping her out of mischief. As soon as I said mischief, she started zooming around. What are you up to? You got bones full of mischief, haven't you? But yeah, maybe it's a good time to get her a new grass patch. A new grass patch. A new dig box. Maybe some other little bits and bobs. You dreamt you had a bun. Ah. The hazelnut is blooming early. Nice. The shoes could arrive anywhere between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Oh, it's so frustrating when you have like you have such like a big gap and you feel like you can't really do anything. Yeah, the bunnies have a dig box, but I've sort of left it to ruin. So maybe I should get them some new soil for it. Because it did keep Fifi occupied, sort of, ish, for a while. And maybe that's why she keeps on attacking Parsley, because she can't currently do anything in the dig box. Sorry, that was a weird hiccup. Oh no. Gerry, I've got the squeaks. Hello. I'm hoping that Gerry's medicine's going to arrive soon because he's running low on it. Hello, H. He's been running low on his medicine. He needs more, don't you? Don't you? But we finally got a, we've got, oh, Careful, thank you very much for the sub. Thank you for the 15 months. G'day, I hope everyone is well. Oh, thank you. He is a very good boy. He's a very good boy. What was I saying? Yeah, I think I found a way to make his meds like a bit cheaper, which is nice. It's what we used to do for Jenna where you could. There's basically websites that you can get it in slightly more bulk than you do at the vet, so it works out cheaper in the end. But you obviously have to buy like a much bigger thing. Gerry. What a little pickle. What a little pickle. I have to go early for an eye appointment. Hope the bunnies enjoy their treat. Oh, thank you, Joe. I hope all goes well. Thank you for stopping by. Just as I said, he's a good boy, yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna have some vitamin D, Abel. But yeah, he's that would be nice because obviously anything being cheaper in this day and age is nice. It's like today is like the first day I think of so I've not checked. I don't know exactly when it goes over, but today is like the day that we're back to earning less on Twitch, and it's also like everyone's just had to pay their tax bills as well. So I think February is it's probably going to be a grumpy month for a lot of us. Or just a very frugal month. It should be the national month of beans on toast for dinner every day. Although to be fair, I feel like I could actually have beans on toast for dinner quite a few days and still be very happy. Beans on toast is just a banger. Tea. The little fight of who is kissing who. Sweet potatoes for every meal. I should eat more sweet potato. Should give it a go. I paid my energy bill for our last month yesterday for 200 and got my new one for 370. Oh no. Well, at least I guess, well, depending if the prices go up again, but at least energy bills should start going down now. It's like we're through the most of the cold. Fingers crossed. Maybe. February is finally going to be Raid Shadow Legends time. Yeah, who's gonna go first? Haven't had a good sweet potato for so long. They're all tiny in the supermarkets in winter. It's when the cold months start. Yeah, here it's more like February will be. I mean, sometimes it gets a bit colder in February, but usually like February, March. It's it'll be alright. I got £100 gas bill through, but I haven't had a gas meter since July. Wait, what? That is strange. That is very strange. Oh, Rob, thank you very much for fancier beans. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get the Branston beans now. You're gonna get a snowy Easter. I can feel it in my water. When is Easter? Alexa, what date is Easter?
Easter will be on Sunday the 9th of April 2023.
Sunday the 9th of April. Anna, thank you very much for the 23 months. That's very kind of you. I hope the Banuis are doing good. Heinz is superior. See, I'm not that keen on Heinz beans. I mean, like, they're good beans. They're all good beans, Brent. But they're like, I've always preferred Branston. Maybe I need to do a Lydia bean tier list. Get the, I think the only beans I've ever had that I've been very much like, were the the co-op owned beans, I was like, oh, I'm not that keen on these. There goes the Heinz sponsorship money. No, just as they started doing vegan tomato soup. I mean, maybe I shouldn't have said it, Mr. Cyan, in hindsight. One-stop brand beans are oddly fantastic. I should, prefer friends to because you're a pickle. Oh. Good morning, Samness. Yeah, I'd happily do a tier list. My only problem with Lydia's tier list was she microwaved the beans, and I don't feel like you're gonna see the beans to their best. Obviously, it's, you know, when it's for a stream, you can't just have like loads of pots of beans brewing constantly. But yeah, I don't think you see beans to advantage. Abstract Ratio, thank you very much for the prime. That's very kind of you. But yeah, I think you have to properly cook beans on a hob if you're going to get them to their full clip and ship this big lids criticism. Well, I guess that is the thing. Like, to be fair to the science behind it, microwave does provide a good consistency, because to do it on the hob, you are doing it by eye. Because I'm a proper, like, I like my beans to be quite smush, so I like overcook them on a hob on purpose because I like them smush. I can hear Edda say "Mum" outside. Ah, cute. They're best on the pot. The sauce thickens a lot. See, yeah, that's what I find. Good morning, Stevens. I'm also like, Chef Mike is a great help in the kitchen with his little rat under his hat. Morning, Alice. How you doing? Ask Dr. Simon whether beans are best microwaved or on the hob. I think they're better on the hob. And also, I would go as far to say that they're even better on a gas hob than an induction hob. I found I can't get beans how I like them on an induction hob. There's so much science when it comes to baked beans. It really is its own ology. Oh. Gas is out, you'll get cancelled for that language. I know. The best beans are cooked on a campfire by a cowboy. Mike is in microwave, not Lydia's mic. Oh, I just assumed that maybe she'd said Mike was microwaving them, and I was like, oh, fair dues. Good morning, Sambad. I see you have excellent taste with regards to beans. I went to Cambridge and studied beans. I mean, there's a lot going on with beans. I can't remember if it was January or February, I was looking up like national and international days for book club themes. And one of them, I think February, had the International Day of Pulses, as in like chickpeas and such. So there is a whole day like dedicated to the goodness that you can get from beans. To be fair. Is bean chowder here? No. If he turns up, we know not to microwave him. We did decide on a different theme in the end, and it wasn't bean related. It was science. We're actually going to read a sci-fi book. I don't normally read sci-fi books. Do you boil Sean Bean? Yes, cook Sean Bean on a hob. Science. Yeah, we're going for it because it's something like International Day for Women and Girls in Science, or I can't remember the official name of the day. I've never learned so much about beans, but I've never been much into learning. So we're good morning, Ripping. International Beans Day. It's a day to beans things. Oh. Are you going for snuggles? I found a really squeaky part of the floor. I feel like we've been here before. We have. Oh, I really like baked beans. I appreciate that it's quite a British thing, but it is very nice. I think probably oh my goodness, Gerry. He's just trying to push me out the way. Gerry. I'm right on the floor, Squeak. Hello. I think have you tried barbecue baked beans, the American style? No, but there's a recipe in one of my books that I've been looking through recently. Because we want to do more, we want to try like a new meal, maybe like once a month. So for for January, we made risotto from scratch, and now we're like experimenting with different risottos to make. So maybe the February one can just be homemade baked beans. Hello. I don't have your treat yet. Good morning, Sean. We're just discussing whether you're better microwaved or on a hob. Personally, I prefer a hob. And a gas hob at that. Even if it gets me cancelled. Like, the induction hob is good, but I just feel like I don't get proper bean smush on the hob. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just something Can you do baked beans in an air fryer? Absolutely gas hob. See, this is coming from the beans themselves. I feel like you should know. That's respect for the beans. Try it. Grill your beans. So I did order. I'm just on like the squeakiest bit of floor. I swear no other bits. Can you hear this? Every time I move, it seems to make a new squeak. We have an induction hob and it's useless. See, I quite like our induction hob, but I like it for things like, I feel like if you're boiling something in water, then it is good. But I feel like cooking things that are... It sounds like a Minecraft villager. Oh, yeah. No, wait. Her. Oh, sorry, Fifi. I just noticed Fifi's like, what the heck are you doing? Morning, Farida. Morning, Goa. Are you sunny? I've moved off the squeaky patch, Fifi. You don't have to worry now. No more squeak. No more squeak. There you go. Peace at last. My induction hob was watching in like 30 seconds. Yeah, the induction hob is very good, but I do prefer it for, like, I found it seems to like burn sauces a lot quicker, like they stick to the pan a lot more. Whereas if you're boiling stuff, then it's absolutely fine. So that tends to be more, but to be honest, we only have, maybe I need to get like a steamer that goes on the induction hob, because then I could do a lot more. Need boiling water, 1 cup kettle. But it is nice. I like that it has a timer on it as well. And I guess, is electricity? I guess this is a very grey area. It's not going to be a black and white subject. But is using an induction hob more environmentally friendly than using gas, or would it depend where your gas and your electricity come from? Is it one of those things that there's too many, it depends on this, this, and this? Depends on your country? Depends on source, huh? I mean, I like having the options. Electricity can be made from renewables, gas cannot. They're meant to be more efficient, but with the cost of electricity these days, I have no idea. See, this is the thing I'm struggling with, because when I'm thinking what to cook what on, I'm like, should I use this or should I use this? And I'm like, it's nice to have options. You have new shoes, nice. Well, that's good and early. Oh my gosh, did you hear that tummy rumble then? That was a proper I'm worse than the squeaky floor. It's more about efficiency, also depends on how long it takes to get the job done. Well, the induction hob is blooming quick, to be fair. It's because I've been talking about beans for 20 minutes. I've made myself so hungry. So I guess it is better. My mum always told me to have a gas hob because if you have a power cut, you can still have a cup of tea. This is true. This is true. It's better for your health not having gas in your house. I had a gas leak, but I didn't realise that it was clouding my head so much in hindsight. Oh my gosh, that is scary. Hello, twitching. Okay. So these are all good arguments. See, now I realise that my attitude towards cooking beans is a very boomer. It's a very boomer attitude. When I start saying, back in my day, we used to cook beans on the hob, people will be like, that's terrible. How could you have done that? There were so many other ways. Morning sneeze. Maybe I should just learn how to cook beans better on the induction hob. Yeah. I can't believe you've done this. My selfish bean ways. Or just fully embrace the microwave, I guess. I mean, the microwave's not that bad. To be fair, the last 5 times I've done beans, I've done them in the microwave. Maybe I should just start eating them cold. I'll bring a variety of beans for us to cook. Yay! That's good. Does the velvetizer work with any milk and any meltable chocolate? So I've only used oat milk in it, but I've used 2 different types of oat milk and both were gorgeous. And the Hotel Chocolat milk stuff that came with it, like the actual chocolate, is like little chocolate chip type things. But I've not tried, I do have some other chocolate chip things and I've not tried those in it yet. I've only tried powder. So I couldn't say for sure. Whether, hello Fifi. Did you just wink at me? Forgotten, thank you very much for the follow. The Maya chocolate flakes work really well with it. I don't know if I've heard of those. I've got some things that are we're going to be back to beans, but I've got some things that are like chocolate beans that are meant for hot chocolate. So maybe I should, do you know what? Just for the sake of science, I will try and put them in the velvetizer and hope that it doesn't explode. I'm sure it'll be fine. Because I guess they must melt just the same. I mean, they're meant for hot chocolate, so they must melt just the same. Gerry is also being a sunny boy. Look at him. What the baby. But for the record, my favourite beans on day of recording are Suma beans with small vegan sausages in. Best beans. Followed by Branston. Suma these beans. It does always sound like I'm making a joke when I say that, but the company is just called Suma. It's Suma. Sam, they sell them in our shop. You should try it. Treat yourself. Treat yourself to some mini beans. No, mini sausages. The beans are standard size. Didn't Heinz... Have they made their veggie sausages? Are they vegan now? I swear there was like 2 things that they said they now do vegan, and one of them was tomato soup. But the other one... Hello? I don't eat beans, so I'll try the meatballs or sausages or something. Oh, okay. Yeah, they seem to have quite the display of them now, don't they? Gerry? How do you make non-vegan tomato soup? So usually a lot of the tomato soup here is cream of tomato soup. So it's just that they've put cream in it. So I guess they've just gone, oh, we'll just put vegan cream in. Ta-da! Good morning, Poke. A-do-do. Sandbar, thank you very much for the bits. Welcome to Half Thoughts Slowly Spoken with your host, Bryony Bunui Bronchi. You know, you've reminded me, my current playthrough of Littlewood, I called myself Bryony, but I've called the town Bronkleton, and the mayor title is Big Bronchi. So many times I see the villagers and they'll be like, Bryony, the Big Bronchi of Bronkleton. I'm like, yes, that is my full title. Say the whole thing. Hello. Oh, bunnies, you really do need a new grass patch, don't you? Lim, lim, lim. Lim, lim, lim. I can't afford anything fancy like sausage with my beans. See, this is how we got onto this conversation in the first place, was I was saying, what with the Twitch changes and the fact we've all just had to pay our tax bills, it's going to be beans on toast for a long time. Maybe beans with sausages can be the, like, you know, that's the Sunday treat. That's the, you know, you've saved you've saved a lot of... It is a hay patch now. On hold. I'm waiting for Fifi's birthday. I did make a wish list for Fifi, and then I realised that her birthday is not in February, like I think it is every year. So I'm holding off until it's closer to her birthday. I like singing Beans on Toast to the tune of Girls on... Oh, Beans on Toast. Which sort of works because I don't know the second line of that. So I always sing She's Holding Potatoes for some reason. Girls on film, she's holding potatoes. So that sort of works for Beans on Toast as well. Give her 2 birthdays. What, like the Queen? Well, I guess like the King now, which is actually sort of fitting because doesn't Rex mean king? And she is a Rex bunny, so maybe she should have 2 birthdays. But I feel like you're meant to space them out, aren't you? They're not meant to be 1 month, 1 month after the other. You know, Emily Brown's poems are written in common meter, and so is the Pokemon theme. No. Look at these 2 little sunny buns. All of my TikToks are just dogs. And didn't I do it for you? And now that one with the blanket where they're like do 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 do. Oh, look at these. I'm gonna sneak forward and look at the snoots. Oh, look at them. They are so snushed. What emote? Yeah, that's Ffion when she was at Nibbles. That's still like one of my favourite ever photos of Fifi. Just because knowing what she's like now, seeing that photo of her it's just made all the better. I thought the corgis should have succeeded the Queen. They would be good. I'd vote for them. Every day is a birthday if you're willing to celebrate 364th portion's true. Just do a little bit of celebrating every day. I'm looking forward to having the excuse to drag people to karaoke, which is what my birthday is just an excuse to say, let's do karaoke. And people will be like, I don't like karaoke. And I'm like, it's for my birthday. And they're like, guess I'm doing karaoke then. Which is the best thing you can do. And also, obviously, naughty food. That'll be the sausages and beans day. That's the day for fancy. Maybe even a little bit of the new Cathedral City sprinkled on top. Just pop a candle in it. You got yourself a party. Gerry is such a good husband. Look at this. Attentiveness. Gerry? Oh no, it's okay. I thought he was going to be the other sort of attentive for a second, but it's fine. All is well. This reminds me of yesterday. Was it yesterday we raided Overlight? And they were talking about just what it feels like to lie in the sunshine. I feel like, oh no, Gerry. 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 You're a monster. Come on. Come on. Maybe now is time for now is time for treats. Look, bunnies. A distraction. Ta-da! Look, it's not Gerry's fault he doesn't know which end he's actually meant to hump. He just goes for vaguely in the right direction. You did treats today. Oh, thank you, Vamp. It's lovely curly kale. Good for munches. There you go, Fifi. You can clean up the last of it. There's a tiny bit on the edge of the plate there. And there. And 2 tiny bits there. And there's one there. Oh wait, missed this bit. There. And there. Well done. Nice. I think you got all of it. Liquid Forest, thank you for the follow. I think you just put your little foot on the plate. Fifi is sometimes like a cat in that I think she prefers any other water to drink than what is in her bowl. So like if you leave a like a glass of water on the floor, she'll come and drink from that. If there's water on the plate, she'll drink from that. I think it seems to be quite a cat-like thing to do. Seeing as your house is Edwardian, we don't have a working fireplace, no, our fireplace is blocked up. Come on in, Ginger. Come on in, Row. Is our house Edwardian? When was the changeover between Victoria and Edward? Fifi? You're using all of that kale energy now, Hello? I can never remember when she died. Oh, okay. 1901. Okay. Because I'm trying to think if ours was like, it's basically Victorian then. Because I guess it would have been finished in Edwardian times but started in Victorian times. But technically Edwardian, I guess, on date of completion. I guess. I've forgotten the name of what we're in now. What's the name for... Is it like Corinthian or something? What, like, it's got a really fancy name, hasn't it, when it's a Charles? Because I guess we've gone from... Carlinian or something. Yeah, it's got like a real like big fancy name that isn't just Chow's time. Just curious if you're allowed a fire on as... I don't think there's any like rules against having working fires. I just think a lot of them got blocked up just for I guess when houses got slightly more modernized. I don't really know. I mean, I'm glad, to be honest, because it feels like it'd be quite a faff to have a working fireplace. I think I'd be too scared to use it. What is the name of it? There is a fancy name. I have to look it up. Gerry, look at your little hands. You are that like a potato. I guess insulation as well, yeah, just like not having a big gaping hole leading out of your house. We still have working fire in the northeast. I've never lived in a house that had a fire, like a working fireplace. They've always been bricked up. In fact, in the house I grew up in, it was like bricked up and completely removed. Like you could sort of, if you looked at the wall, you could vaguely see where it would have been, but I never got to see what it was like. Carolian. Ah, okay. Carolian. I wasn't sure if he was going to change his name when he became king. But I guess Charles is one of the, like, accepted names. Oh, Gerry. I could just watch bunnies cleaning their faces for hours. It's just one of the sweetest things. Oh, now Fifi's cleaning hers too. They've got a little adorableness in stereo. Look at you. I mean, now he's eating his poo, but he still looks very cute. Still looks very cute whilst he does it. Oh, I need to decide what I'm going to do today. I tried to force myself to take some time off between streams yesterday, and then I did that thing of just feeling guilty, which doesn't feel like time off. And then I ended up working in the evening instead, so it wasn't particularly successful. It's when Parsley starts cleaning his face that we start to panic. True. Yeah, maybe I will do some Hades. I'm wondering whether to carry on with that Wildflowers game, because it is out now, isn't it? Take time off, relax, and be happy. That's the thing. It's so, like, you just feel so... There really is an art to actually just taking, like, time off and being okay with it. Doing nothing, but being like, I'm allowed to do this. This is fine. It's one I've not quite perfected. I love looking at Gerry. He always looks so thoughtful, yet at the same time I feel like a very head-empty situation. You bought wildflowers yesterday. Nice. Oh, look at he. Little loaf. My little loaf boy. How does he go from being, like, so cute to just being a little humping monster? And then immediately, as soon as he stops, I'm like, my baby boy. What a precious little boy. He gets away with everything, this boy. All buns do toffee. Well, all buns should toffee. It is like a natural part of their thing. Fifi tends to do it in the afternoon, though. Gerry's very much like a morning toffee boy, whereas Fifi doesn't really do it in the hour that Banui stream is on for. Gas, thank you very much for the bits. Having a crappy day, but Bun's made gooder. I hope you feel better soon. I hope your day improves. But yeah, if I did Bun stream like 2 hours later, you'd see more Fifi toffee and less Gerry toffee. I guess they're just on their different routines. Their different schedules. When's peak Fifi Binky hours? Peak Fifi Binky hours tend to be at literally 10 minutes before the stream. She'll tend to have a big zoomie. And then at about between like 11 and midnight at night, she'll tend to have a bit of a crazy zoomy time. Toffee is basically, so bunnies do 2 different types of poo. The first one is the classic one, the like Nesquik nuggets, which is when they've got all the goodness from it and they're just getting rid of it. And then the second type is one that is good to go again. It's still got like a little bit of goodness left in it. So it's quite common in a few animals, I think. Oh, look at he. Gerry, what happened? What happened, baby boy? You having a bad day? The sun's moved round, so it's not on your grass patch anymore. What are you gonna do? I'm tempted to drag it over so he gets sun, but... Oh, he's just going to be sad. It's a tough life for a boy. Bless him. Oh, bless him. Is it cows that do it as well? There's a few of them. But you never really see it. I mean, you sometimes see it if they've been sloppy. But Mochi does it. This is true. Mochi eats anyone's poo. But that's not for nutritional necessity. That's just for fun. Oh, Mochi. with her little arr, arr, arr. Cleo had a rare morning super zoomy yesterday morning. She'd explode to somewhere, stare at me, explode to the next bit, and stare at Jeffrey. Oh! My favourite zoomies that Fifi does are when Gerry gets involved. Sometimes she zoomies so much that she just sets Gerry off, and then he does these really, like, they're quick for him, but they're still quite slow zoomies in comparison. And she'll like zoom me so much that she'll zoom me up behind him again, and then he gets really confused. Is that a command? I don't remember. I don't know. There you go. There's his zoom. Look at it go. Oh. Poor boy. But yeah, she tends to get zoomies at night. At night and just before bun stream. There are so many times that I'm literally getting my phone ready and then Fifi will do like a massive zoomie and I'm like, couldn't you hold it in for 2 minutes? But no, she's got to let it out. I was thinking the other day, I hope Fifi always carries on being a big zoomy bunny. It'll be really, like, I don't like the thought, oh, no one likes the thought, but I don't like the thought of her slowing down. I hope she's a zoomy chaos bun for all her days. It's weird, like, because I've had Gerry for so long, we've had Gerry for like over 6 years now, and so you sort of accept like, oh yeah, he's maybe like, he's more snoozy now and that's okay. Whereas with Fifi, like, you could easily think she was just 2 because she just carries on. Nothing slows her down. Whereas Gerry's always been a bit more of like a slower, sleepy boy. He's just eepy. Are you eepy? But he's still good. He's in his prime, he's only 2. It is true. I need to book him in for his vet appointment again soon. And Fifi for her vaccinations. So I'm going to have another day of the bunnies being very miffed at me. How old is Ffion in the famous Nibbles pic? She would have been, I think she was 3.5 when we got her. I think that's what she was listed as. She was listed as between 3 and 4, I think. So then we just assumed that's 3.5. And then that's how we worked out her birthday sort of thing. So yeah, I guess she would have been around about that. It's like my cat. She's about 18 now, but still acts like a kitten. Yeah, just sometimes I'm confused which room you're in, kitten. Bless her. Well, I guess it is time for toffee. I guess it's time for me to head off and go and get breakfast so my tummy stops a rumbling. Have some microwave beans on microwaved toast. Microwave the butter and the foil, as my brother taught me. Just microwave it all. Wolves, P-Flex, Clyde, Claus. And I think Viz will go live in like 5 minutes. Did we raid Clyde yesterday? I can't remember. Oh no, it wasn't overlight yesterday. Microwave foil, tell that to Brie. Yeah, we can go to Clyde's. See more, Oh, I thought Fifi was going to jump on my back then. She put her little, she put her little hands up there, but then she's decided to run off. Hello. You're almost off the clock, Gerry, don't worry. You'll be compensated for any overtime. Right in minute. Nice. Well, everyone, thank you very much for chilling and chatting. It's been lovely. Gerry, if you're here, you get the sunshine. You do. You do. I hope you all have very lovely days and look after yourselves. And I will be back at 2 for... Oh, am I in your way? He gave like a little groom and then a push. And I'm like, do you want me here? Am I in your way? Which is it, Gerry boy? You don't know, do you? You don't know. Oh, there we go. Him squish. But yeah, everyone look after yourselves. I'll be back at 2. So until then, bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. Oh, it's gone. Oops. I was too distracted by the boy. Bye-bye. Boop.